everybody. Hopefully we're live, but I think we should be. It's me, Miss Dainty Frog, and I'm here bringing you a weird, obscure indie game I quite like. I've played this about 3 times now, and every time I feel like I've always gotten a little bit more understanding of this, and I love it to bits. Hearing myself.
I'm blinking twice.
What?
I'm blinking twice. Help!
What do you mean blinking twice?
Help!
Oh, never mind, I found it.
She's holding me at gunpoint.
Yeah. I have here. I have my boyfriend here. I have convinced him to, because I already know the answer to this whole game. I love it to bits. I've played this so many times. I have convinced my boyfriend at gunpoint to come with me and voice one of these characters.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah, one of them. I'll be the other. There's like 3 total, I'm pretty sure, in the game. It's not too much.
Okay.
Quick question first. What we doing for pronouns?
What the fuck?
It's a setting in this game, yeah.
What the pronoun?
We got he, him. You can customize like all of them. I usually just go for like the they them one because
Give me androgyny.
Oh, this isn't your character. This is the character I'm going to be playing as. But yeah, I'll do androgyny.
Oh, okay.
Regardless. All right.
Yeah, whatever.
Let's start it up.
What then? If it's the character you're playing, then why'd you give me the choice?
I don't know, because I think it's fun. What's the button? Fuck. Fuck, no. I'm
Professional
a professional
streamer by voice chat.
Chat.
Yo, hit the A button, bro.
I'm trying.
Bro, hit the Y button, bro. Bro, hit the B button, bro.
Fuck. Oops. I want to quickly close and reopen the game. I'm sorry, y'all.
Get a load of this hootenanny, dude.
I'm so smart. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
This is my streamer, guys.
Yeah, this is your.
This is my streamer.
All right, is everything back? I think we're fine. All right, cool. I'm gonna go to.
My streamer's so good at the video game.
Shut up. Okay. Oh, it's up, down, left, right, space, and X. Okay, space is confirmed.
Hey. So I can't see nothing.
You can't. Oh, right. Yeah. Apologies, you're blind. It's everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm smart. I swear. Anyway.
Rubs hands together.
What was that? Probably just one of the tenants broke something. I'll cheer them out in the morning. The alarm? Fire? The fire alarm? The fire on my property? Yeah. Hello, 911. There was a gunshot in my building, and then I don't know where the fire alarm's going off. Send someone quick.
Hold tight, sir. Emergency services are on their way.
They better hurry if there's any trouble in my building.
Acknowledge, sir. Don't worry, our people are the best around.
What, the floating building?
Yeah.
Is bro a wizard?
Yeah, that's what we're playing. Star Seeker and Secret of Sorcerous Standoff.
I love when you tell me things before I agree to them.
Yep. You're this guy.
You.
Me? Call me in at 3 in the morning. What's your problem, boss man?
You blind kid, we're the police. There's a dead body right there.
Sure, but this has got to do with wizards, right? This is a magic situation? You bring me in as consultation on illegal magic, not as a beat cop.
Look at him!
Looks dead.
Looks wizard, smart Alec. Get an eye full of this place. I am getting an eye full of this place. This is a crime scene.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, looks like the dead guy's probably a wizard. Still, what exactly do you need me for? Something weird with how he died?
I'll say. For one thing, there's more than one dead body here. Take a look under that sheet. Egad.
Gross.
We don't know who this guy is, why he got involved with that wizard, or why they're both dead. There's a lot of pieces that don't add up with this case, and we've got more than probable cause to say the magic was involved. So that's it. You're helping out today, whiz kid, unless you want to violate your parole.
Sheesh, fine, old man. How about you give me your best guess, your hypothesis about what happened here? I'll use my deductive talents and magical know-how to fill in the blanks, and we'll have this chore done before breakfast.
Sounds good. First, what we know for sure. At 2:40 a.m., we received a call from the landlord reporting a fire. According to the caller, the fire started at 2:35 a.m.
Evidence, 2:40 a.m., the landlord reported a fire, which had tripped the fire alarm at 2:35. It's all burnt out now.
But before that, the caller heard a gunshot at 2:10 a.m. He ignored it at the time, but probably was connected to this case somehow.
Somehow?
Don't get ahead of yourself, kid. First thing we did was we set up a police perimeter and started a search based on likely escape routes. We haven't found a suspect.
Leo's cops are all over the place. They've got a perimeter and a search party set up, and the rest of the city's on alert.
We arrived on the scene at 2:50 a.m., and after our initial investigation, I called you in. And because you dragged your feet, it's now 3:20 a.m. right now.
3:20, 1 hour off from the drugs number.
The drugs number?
So the initial investigation turned up. Because it would have been 4:20 if it was an hour from now. You've got some clues for me to work with, right?
Listen, let's not get ahead of ourselves. You see those yellow cards? All the evidence has been labeled and recorded, see?
But did you find anything useful?
Listen, kid, what is it you think detectives do?
Find clues? Solve crimes?
Don't be stupid. A detective's job is to go over the crime scene and put a little yellow cars next to everything so someone else could come by later and put it all in labeled bags. Listen, solving this crime is optional. See, everyone's dead, nobody's pressing charges. All I need to do is get everything neat for the books.
Then why'd you make me wake up at 3 in the morning then?
Because getting everything neat for the books means following procedure. And procedure calls for calling in an arcane consultant when magic's involved.
So I'm here as a formality then.
Well...
Are you done briefing the consultant, Officer Fleeny? Who's she?
Dr. Opal Woodia Forensics, my wife's ex here, support the investigation with her forensic stuff. I'd like this to look good, understand? She acts polite, but she'll take any excuse to drag me through the mud. Serious grudge.
Oh, you want me to help you look good, Leo?
Please, I know we don't quite get along, but...
Something in it for me?
I'll push to shorten your parole, just to at least pretend to take this seriously, okay?
I'll hold you to that, boss man. Excuse me, what are you two muttering about? This is the consultant, right? That's me, Starseeker at your service. Leo here was just about to brief me on the case.
Yes. Looks like the guy by the door, whoever he is, died somehow. I'd bet dollars to donuts we'll find a cause of death around here somewhere.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
We've also got us a dead wizard, but we don't know what kind of exactly we'll need to figure out because of the cause for death for him too. I can speak English quite good, don't you know? I have an English degree.
That's why my head's a hexagon.
They said be there or be square, and I was like a minute late. We've got some kind of hologram by the door here. Where'd it come from? Some sort of hocus pocus antics, no doubt, blasted wizards.
Hey, Gato. It's good to see you here. None taken.
What?
Sorry, did you not say no offense?
No. I didn't.
That's fair.
Oh, and there's a suspicious wizard statue sitting there. Don't know where that's from either. Lord knows what that's all about.
Is that it?
Well, I'm sure there's more to it. Take a look around and see what you can find. Move around with probably the arrow keys and press space to inspect stuff around the crime scene.
Right.
Flex your space muscle.
And X is cancel. I can use return to save or change options. If I find the evidence, I can press A or D to review it in my head.
You think you got a good answer to one of my questions? Talk to me and go over the hypothesis.
Right, let's get down to business, yeah? Alright, where do you want to start?
Let's start with the dead man, I guess.
Which one? This guy?
The one that we don't, yeah. Why is there a goat chained to the wall?
We can address the goat in the room later. Jeez, this guy's almost unrecognizable. Well, except for the ears. Some kind of elephant man? No idea who this guy is, though. I'll make a note of the state of the what's left of the body. The body.
Holy shit, he does have giant ears.
Lying in the ash by the door. It's pretty singed pretty badly, but it might still be recognizable. Holding an unloaded gun. Let's go to talk to the goat. So, there's a goat. Is this your goat? Of course not. It was here when we arrived. So you don't have a pet goat. Is that what you're saying? No, Looks like it doesn't agree. What? That could mean anything. Why would I don't have time for a goat. You're hurting its feelings. I am not affiliated with this animal. Sure. There's a goat tied up in the corner of the room. Doesn't even belong to Opal, even though she's been absent-mindedly petting it. You saw it all. You know exactly what happened. I see. What is it? Did you cast some kind of speak with animals spell? What? No, goats can't talk. Oh, that's too bad. I was just being friendly, Doc. You should try it. I'll pass. What next?
Let's go look at the evidence on the right side of the room.
Okay, so we got a body hologram thingy.
What's with the pentagram?
Let's address the pentagram. Dang, are you seeing this, Leo?
What, the table?
Yeah, the table. It's got a real nice gram here.
A pentagram? Isn't that like the shape wizards use to cast evil spells?
Yeah, Leo, it's the shape wizards use to cast evil spells. There's no artistry or subtle craftsmanship involved. It's just a shape, and it's so evil.
Don't get smart with me, kid. That's the thing for summoning demons, right?
You can use it to summon a demon, sure. But they got a wide variety of applications depending on the way you inscribe the...
You draw the shape different, and if it does different stuff...
You're oversimplifying.
Maybe, kid. Maybe. I'm not here to gawk at how good your dead wizard buddies are at geometry, alright? Tell me what that thing was for.
Well, I can't really say, actually. It looks like it burned up before they could finish it.
Finish it?
You know, finish it. Detail stuff. Runes, sigils, inscriptions, the works. It's a basic tool for sacrificial rituals. Without more context, I can't say what they were up to.
You can't just analyze the trace magics or something?
If this were a dead architect and you handed me a piece of blank grid paper to analyze.
Fine. Just keep that thing in mind.
This table is going to be used for a ritual, but it looks like it was destroyed by the fire before anyone could use it for anything. What next?
What's the hologram on about?
This guy looks familiar.
You've probably seen the wanted posters. His name is Slick in Emup. He's got about 6 counts of armed robbery on his head.
And now he's a ghost? Shouldn't you have called...
The Ghostbusters aren't real, Seeker.
They're real in my heart.
And anyway, this is just some kind of hologram or something. You're the wizard. You figure it out.
But, yeah, I think I've heard about something about these. There's definitely some kind of spell effect. A spellbook might jog my memory on the details. There's a hologram by the door depicting some robber-looking guy firing a gun. The bullet's barely an inch out of the barrel, pointing toward where the wizard's corpse is.
Shouldn't we go to the bookcase? Or like the book on the table? Because, like...
That's weird.
What is?
This book, it looks like it's describing some kind of demonic ritual. This one's pretty complicated, though. I'll just flip through it. Wait! Huh? What? Sorry.
What is it?
You can't turn those pages. That's disturbing the crime scene. Wait, reading books counts as disturbing the crime scene? You gotta touch it to turn the pages, right? That's not allowed. Okay, so I guess I'll just blow on the pages to flip them. What? No, you can't. That counts as touching them. There's no way that counts.
Yes it does. Hands off, Seeker.
Seriously?
Look, I'm not giving her an inch with this. We follow procedure to the letter. Got it?
Fine.
You can touch the book when we've got probable cause to disturb the scene. Alright, what about the dead wizard?
That wizard. God, this guy's, he's dead, alright? This the victim?
Most likely. He's the guy who owns the room anyway.
So he's the guy responsible for this place being a huge dump, huh? You got a name on this guy?
No.
How do I not have a name?
Well, I took a look at the lease. Seems the man signed his name as none of your business.
None of your business?
Yep, none of your business. And then a little angry face.
Man, this ain't so. You think you'd at least come up with a plausible fake name, yeah? Anyway, dang. He's got a bullet wound in him, and there's blood all over the floor. That old guy on the floor's got a hole in him right over the heart. There's blood everywhere. It's gross. Seems kind of open and shut. His robes are kind of burnt, but it looks like most of them was untouched. I think the bullets whipped into him. Wizard's robe are singed pretty badly near the hem, but it doesn't look like the rest of him got burned. Probably not the cause of death. And he's holding the candle? It's not lit, but it used to be, judging by the wick.
Oh, that's a candle? I was kind of worried it was a stick of dynamite.
Why would he have a dynamite? Why would he have dynamite on him? The red candle the wizard's corpse is holding. The wick's burnt, which implies the candle has been used at some point. Anyway, he's got some kind of weird tattoos on his face. Maybe that's relevant somehow. Victim has tattoos on his face, some sort of arrows on his cheeks, and fire drawn around his eyes.
That's about the size of it. What's got us worried is that we don't know what happened to the other guy.
That shard thing near the door?
Yep. Birdie here is no mystery. Beardy.
No, it's fine, Leo. You're
good.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna moonwalk a little bit. Yeah.
So, then the red stuff is candles now. It's just a whole bunch of candles on the floor.
Huh. This is
puddle of wax. Looks like it. The color made me think blood at first, but it's definitely wax when you look close.
There's some candles in this puddle, half melted. Well, some are completely melted. You can see the wicks floating in it, right?
Oh, yeah. I was wondering what those stringy things were.
They're white. It doesn't look like these candles are ever actually lit.
So something melted a bunch of unlit candles on the floor.
Probably the big, huge fire that apparently happened right next to them. Yeah. Large patch of hardened wax on the floor. Some of the candles are still intact, and their wicks are still new, melted, but never lit. Also got this thing in the corner. Do you want to do that? Jeez, what a mess. Guessing this is where the fire was?
That'd be a good guess, yeah.
There's a lot of ash. That's pretty weird, right?
What did you expect? There was a fire.
Yeah, but for what, less than 15 minutes? Whatever burnt to an unrecognizable crisp here, it burnt up really quick. Huge pile of ash heaped up on the corner of the room. It's probably from the fire that burned out before we got here. And, what's this sticking out of the pile? Some kind of wire? There's a few wires sticking out of this pile, and that's about it. You know, kind of like unwound coat hangers?
Looks more like ball and wire to me.
Balin wire?
Ball and wire for like balling hay or straw, something you do like on a farm.
Oh, yeah, one of those farms I'm all the time hanging out on, so I would totally know what that is. Alright, loops out of the wire. Looks like they used to bind hay bales out in the country, scattered in the piles of ashes. We got this guy. The statue.
What is the statue? What's the statue about? Can we even direct one?
This guy's got a statue of an inner wizard in his lair. Looks kind of menacing, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm no fan of the creepy statue. Can't shake the feeling it's important to this case, though.
Well, I don't see anything interesting about it now.
And before it was Buddy that was petrified.
Oh, hey, check this out.
Yeah.
Bottle of premium extra virgin's blood. This is the good stuff. Really expensive, too, by the looks of this place. They had to save up their money to buy it.
Virgin's blood? What in Sam Hill did they have that for?
I mean, all kinds of things. Just about any sacrificial ritual you could name calls for at least a drop of it. This is pretty basic stuff, Leo. You sure you're a detective?
It's your job to know the creepy facts about magic, not mine. What's this mean for the case?
Nothing, really. Just standard wizarding supplies like you'd expect any decent sorcerer to have on hand. The only thing weird about it is how high-end this particular bottle is. They were probably planning on something big. Half-full bottle of extra virgin's blood. Useful component in all kinds of demonic rituals and worth a mint on the black market. Got back.
What about the bookshelf?
A bookshelf. We're going to do bookshelf. Hey, here's where the guns are at.
Huh?
Spellbooks, all that sweet, good knowledge.
This ain't a candy store, whiz kid. You're here to investigate a crime, not load up on illegal magic.
Hey now, you don't trust me? I swear I'll just keep the stuff that's relevant to the case.
You better, Seeker.
So, let's see. Oh, it's trash.
Trash?
Yeah, it's like all 101 stuff. I already know most of this junk, except for all this class-specific stuff.
What do you mean class-specific?
Like, there's two big books here. Spellbooks for Go Wizardry and Stop Wizardry. Those spells only work if you're a certain type of wizard.
That's what I figured. You guys come in types, right?
I mean, not usually. If you take a class, you sacrifice all of their magic, so you can use spells from a list of class-restricted stuff. So it's pretty good if the dead guy here is one of these types. I mean, it means there's only so many spells you could have used here.
There's that down to what we have to worry about, huh?
Blech. Yeah, but it's worthless to me. Let's see. Which spellbook should I check out first?
Go magic.
Man, what? This book is completely baby school. It's only got three low-level spells. Guess let's check it out. First, we've got Portable Hole. This one's level 1. It warps space alone, makes holes through things without damaging them. It can make holes up to 2 meters wide and 4 meters deep. Pretty impressive for a beginner spell. And looks like it lasts until the caster gets more than 6 meters away from the hole, or until they end it. Level 1 Go Wizard can space warp a hole to get through things. Max size was 2 meters wide and 4 meters.
Hello, Light. Hello, Light.
Oh, hi, Light. It's good to see you. Closest the wizard is over 6 meters away. What's next? Reversing rune, huh? This one's pretty cool. You draw the symbol on something or stick a sticker on it on something, and if it's moving, it turns around and goes backwards. Like, stick it on a car and it suddenly goes against traffic, or stick it on yourself and you're falling and fly into the air. If you're falling and fly into the air. Level 1 Go Wizard can draw a rune on a sticker and use it to instantly reverse the direction and velocity of whatever it's stuck to. That one's a level 1 spell too. What else is there? You gotta be level 2 to cast this last one. It's called Emergency Exit. Some fancy fire magic here. It lets you use fire as a portal to teleport through. If you cast it, you're immune to fire for 30 seconds, and you can pop over to any fire within 2 kilometers.
2 kilometers? God. Hey kid, why didn't the search area of your perimeter to the prep might have had a 2-kilometer head start? That's right, as many men as you need. Step on it.
Level 2 Go Wizard can use fire as a portal. As long as it's big enough to walk through, they become immune to fire for 30 seconds and can warp 2 kilometers. On top of spells, there's also some diagrams of tattoos you need to be a Go Wizard.
Ah, the victim's the Go Wizard.
Yes, so one of the dead guys is a Go Wizard. That's it for Go Wizardry. Kind of a lame spellbook, to be honest. If I want to go over what I just learned, I should press A or D to remember it. So then I go to this space. Looks like it worked! Leo would put me back in a clink if I used unauthorized magic in front of him, but Lightning Bolt Mine doesn't need any words to activate. All I have to do is press A or D. And the only thing it affects is my head, so Officer Fellini won't know anything's up. This spell only lets me speed up my thoughts, so that seems like the whole outside world stands still. Inside my own head, I can recall all the evidence I gathered and remind myself what I have to work through. The most important thing I know is what I don't know yet. Uncertainty. It can be fun to come up with crazy explanations, but if I'm losing my way, it always helps to make sure I understand the question. Oh, and then there's that thing. I installed that a while ago, sort of a photographic memory thing. Really, it only works for the last few things people said. Guess it's kind of useful if I zone out and miss something important. If I talk to the log, it'll repeat the last 20 lines of dialogue. Then there's all this hard facts. As I look over the crime scene, I'll collect evidence like this. I can look at it directly to refresh myself on the details. 240, I can hit X to put it in or out of mind. Why would I want to do that? I mean, you've seen the crime scene, right? It's a mess out there. There's bound to be evidence that I just don't need at some point. Things that we already figured out the point of, red herrings or enigmas we just can't see being useful yet. If I turn off the lights with X, the evidence won't come to mind when people ask me questions. Of course, if I'm wrong and some piece of evidence turns out to be important later, I can always come back and turn it back on by pressing X. That's all there is to it. Toggle Lightning Bolt Mine by pressing A or D and turn evidence on and off with X. Thanks to that, Leo's gonna think I'm a real super.
Ever turn evidence off?
It's like if you if you think there are certain things that won't be useful at the moment. Yeah.
Everything's useful at the moment.
Let's get the other spellbook. Like 2 important spellbooks here. Stop. Go Magic. Stop. This is kind of an introductory text, but not much high-level stuff here. We got Living Memory, a level 1 spell. Projects a static image of a specific moment in time according to how you remembered it. Looks like it's got a duration of 2 hours. Stop Wizard casts the illusion of a memory, a snapshot of anything they remember seeing. The projection lasts for 2 hours. Then there's Mass Arrest Momentum. This one's level 1 too.
1, 2?
T-O-O. As in, it's also level 1. Sheesh. Anyway, the spell's sort of your basic freeze. Anything in the Stop Wizard site just sort of stops in time. You can still see stuff, and you'd think, though, you could break out if you're strong enough.
Strong enough?
You gotta pass a Constitution saving throw. If you're beefy enough or the Stop Wizard tried to freeze too much, or you're just lucky, bam, spell over, starts moving again. Otherwise, it lasts until the Stop Wizard decides to end it. Stop wizard can freeze stuff in front of them with a word until either the wizard dismisses it or a target passes a Constitution saving throw. Then it starts moving again. Lastly, we got Flesh to Stone. Yikes, this one's level 2.
Level what? 2? Level 1?
You're doing that on purpose to mess with me.
I would never dream of such a thing. I would never do that.
Yeah, sure, big guy. Whatever, Flesh to Stone lets you turn someone or something into a statue. Pretty nasty stuff. Looks like you can't use it if the target already has a status effect, though. If you try, the spell rebounds on you. Not fun. Level 2 stop wizard.
Oh, so the stone wizard is is the stop wizard, but because the target was probably already on fire or something, or he had the hole in him from like the fake bullet, that might have counted as a status.
Yeah,
so he turned himself into stone.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Alright, level 2 stop wizard can straight up turn a fellow into a statue unless the target's already afflicted with a status effect, in which the case the spell rebounds. Oh, and apparently you need some special tattoos to be a stop wizard. To become a stop wizard, one of the requirements is getting tattooed with some special symbols. We found these in the stop wizardry spellbook. That's about all this book's got. Give me a break, this is kid stuff. I want to go over what I just learned to spell press area. Do you remember it? And then last thing would be...
When you interact with the bathtub?
Yeah. It's a... Hey, what's this?
It's a bathtub. What, you've never seen a bathtub before?
I mean, I thought it might be, but it's covered with a curtain. I'll just look underneath it. Hey, watch it! You can't do that! Huh?
She's right. No disturbing the evidence. Hands off, remember?
Don't just... What if there's some important clue under there, though? That, you'll just have to leave it alone, don't you think? Are you serious? I can't just move a curtain aside?
Look, kid, I'm not doing things by the book today. Got it? Nobody's ever gonna find the reason to get me written up, okay?
Well, we'll see about that.
Now, if you can establish a probable cause to look inside proof this bathtub concealing important evidence, then that's another story.
So I gotta prove there's something important under there before I check whether there's something important under there.
That's the long and short of it. You're a smart, kid. Get looking.
Alright, so looks like all the stuff we need, so let's try to answer.
What about the toilet?
Toilet? Oh yeah, let's see if we can get to the toilet. And this toilet's pretty suspicious.
How so?
Well, I don't know exactly. But we should totally add it to evidence so we can make theories.
What? No. Why would the toilet matter?
I don't know yet, but...
No, I'm putting the kibosh on that. Who knows what kind of gross out jokes you're going to make if I let you do that?
Really good ones!
No.
Alright, now let's try to see. Okay, so we have Leo's questions, which are all of these. Looks like the guy...
You want to read all of them?
No, he already read them earlier, but we have to decide. You have to decide which part of these would you like to discuss and answer.
What the fuck is whoever he is.
Whoever he is. All right. What are we responding with?
Scroll down there. Projection.
Answering with projection?
Yeah.
So I couldn't help but notice.
Found a clue, did you?
I mean, you really don't know who the dead guy is. He's burnt up, but...
Who do you think it is?
I mean, it's gotta be Slick 'em Up, right? The guy in the hologram? He looks exactly the same as the thing.
You'd think that, wouldn't you? But think again, kid. The body's burnt to a crisp. See, when the corpse is burnt, you can't identify it.
But look, he's wearing the same clothes, the same height. It's him.
You don't know that. What if it was somebody else and they just switched his clothes?
What? Why would they? You're just saying they disguised a different body as Slick 'em Up, then burnt him alive?
Criminals are sneaky, kid.
and they just had Slick-em-Up's clothes lying around because...
Shouldn't I be asking you that question? Figure it out!
I'm not gonna figure it out at the secret underlying cause of a wild guess that you just made up. With no evidence. Just to make things more exciting, man. Can we just, for 1 minute, entertain the wild theory that this guy looks like exactly like the deceased and is actually the freaking deceased?
Fine. Suck all the fun out of my job, why don't you?
Although I probably am going to run into some convoluted junk like that eventually. So this crook here from the hologram tried to rob this dump and ended up dead somehow. There's a cause of death, probably.
Do
we want
like the guy that the fire magic?
So what do we use? What piece of evidence? If you're trying to do the fire magic, we could do the fire at 2:30.
True.
I mean, it's easy enough to tell just by looking at the guy. There was a fire earlier, right? Guy's toast?
You think he burned to death?
Well, I don't know how else that would have happened. There was only one gunshot and only one guy bleeding out. Oh, yes, that the state of the body is consistent with burning to death, yes. That's good enough for now, Leo.
Yeah, I guess so.
So this crook here from the hologram tried to rob this dump and ended up burning to death. Fantastic. Now, we've got us a dead wizard. We don't know what kind exactly, and we need to figure out a cause of death for him too.
So we know what kind he is exactly. He's a go wizard.
But what evidence do we show him to prove that?
The fucking tattoo on him. No?
Go tattoos?
Yeah.
Like marks of a go wizard? Do we show the tattoos that are on his face first?
Probably the go tattoo specifically.
Gotcha.
Because it's the same one on him.
Okay, I got it. This guy's a go wizard.
Oh, what makes you so sure?
Check it out. He's got the tattoos on his face, right? Those tattoos match the tattoos in the Go Wizard spellbook. Makes it pretty obvious what he is.
Are you sure that's not a trick? Could just be face paint. Go check.
Dude, no way. You want me to rub down a dead guy's face?
Justice is messy, kid.
If you think I'm gonna... I already inspected the body, actually. Definitely, it doesn't come off. Those are tattoos, certainly. Thank you, forensics lady. Even though you said we weren't supposed to touch anything, and you just admitted to breaking that rule. Not that I'm complaining. Saves me having to poke the guy's weird, dead, sort of gaunt face. So that answers that. The stiff's a go wizard.
Alright, what's next?
One of the bodies lying on the floor has tattoos that mark him as a go wizard. Seems he's shot through the heart. Who's to blame? Who gives love a bad name?
Shot through the heart, and you're too late. You give love a bad name.
What's his cause of death?
It's kind of hard to tell, right? Because, we saw the sinkhole magic, right? Where, that... And it didn't, it wouldn't go away if he, dies, no? It said it would only go away if he got far enough away.
Yeah.
But, it's still there.
We could answer with the sinkhole magic.
The portable hole.
Yeah. Are we sure that's a bullet hole?
What in the wizard?
Yeah, I mean, maybe someone cast portable hole on him. Wouldn't that do the trick?
You think the Go Wizard cast portable hole on himself?
Well, I don't know if that'd kill him is the thing. I never used that spell, so... what happens with his vital organs if there's a hole there? Do they vanish, or do they just get warped out of the way?
Well, he's bleeding pretty bad, so if it is portable hole, then that answers your question.
Still doesn't make any sense that he'd do it. Nothing in spellbook said it could backfire. And I inspected the body. It's that hole is definitely a bullet hole. Oh, well, if you already checked it out, then guess I gotta try something else. Probably the bullet wound, since we know for sure what it is. I should bring that up with Leon.
And so
this,
they kind of gave it to us. Yeah.
Well, he's got a bleeding hole in him, is the thing. Maybe he got shot.
You sure about that, kid?
I mean, there was a gunshot earlier and the guy with a bullet hole in him. And the case doesn't exactly call for Sherlock Holmes, does it?
What about these robes? Look at they've been burned. You don't think he died from the fire?
Probably not. The scorch marks don't really reach the rest of them. It's just the clothes. I doubt this guy's even got burned, much less, like, burned up.
Guess you're right there. Let's go with that for now.
We got some kind of hologram. And I'm gonna accuse. I'm gonna quickly veto and quickly do one thing I need to do real quick. It's a goat.
It's a goat. A what?
Well, it's like a ghost, right? And ghost is like one of the only one S away from goat. So.
Meh.
Hey, shut up! I'm onto something here.
No, Seeker. No, you're not.
What actually is some kind of hologram?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, isn't it? He was said it was Slick 'em Up, didn't he?
But where's the evidence that proves it's Slick 'em Up? Like this guy?
No, something like that.
I mean, it's Slick 'em Up, right?
It's a picture of him, sure, but it's a weird one. You've got to explain it to me what it is and how it ended up looking like him.
Might be worth reading up at the bookshelf to find out what sort of magic was being done here.
Oh my fucking god. Wasn't there some sort of fucking freezing time?
There was portable
living
hole,
memory.
Reversing
living memory. Living memory.
I see.
Living memory.
That hologram by the door. It's exactly what the effective living memory spell looks like.
Oh, what now?
The thing from the Stop Magic book? The thing that projects an image of a moment frozen in time according to how the caster remembers it?
Oh, right. That thing I was paying attention to.
Yeah, that one.
So that's the spell, is it? Something doesn't add up, though. You said that the spell can only be cast by a stop wizard, but there's no one like that around. Do you think it's one of those dead bodies?
Maybe, but there could be some other explanation. The stop wizard could have run or hid, or could it be... So where'd it come from?
The fucking stone, dude. We know.
So it's from the...
Is he even like...
Also, first off, goat.
It's
a goat.
A what?
Well, it's like a ghost, right? It's a haha.
That's the same thing. Lame. I guess we mentioned the petrification magic. Or like...
This one? Flesh to stone?
Flesh to stone, yeah.
Could be a statue made by flesh to stone? Like maybe the stone in the question is some sort of blue crystal and... Walk over and touch the hologram. Or more accurately, you walk over and don't. That's not a statue. Could be a different stop spell, though?
I thought we like talked about the statue though. Why isn't it mentioned?
Let me check the notes.
We just know about the stop magic.
Yeah, maybe we have to re-interact with the statue.
Maybe you try and could you not interact with it from behind?
Oh, there we go. Looming statue of a wizard. Kind of give me the heebie-jeebies. Behind? Okay. That's it.
No, same thing.
So we're missing something. Maybe let's move on from this question for now. Let's go to the next one. Oh, there's that suspicious wizard statue sitting there. Don't know where that's from either. Lord knows what that's all about.
Oh, okay. You say this, but you know the answer. You know what to do. Do the thing.
Okay, I'll do the thing. Yeah.
Do the thing. Do the funny.
Hey, goat. You do this, the statue? Yeah, I figured. Gotta be hard to sculpt without hands.
Good. Glad we made sure to check. Fucking dumbass wizard asking the fucking goat.
Hey, no. I had to ask. The goat's an important part of this case, Leo. So it has to be something. Alright. Dude, I think I figured it out.
What's got you all excited?
That level 2 spell, a stop wizard can cast Flesh to Stone, but that spell can backfire. If it backfires, the wizard who casts it gets turned to stone themselves, which means that statue isn't just a statue, it used to be a real stop wizard.
That's a pretty wild theory, but I mean, how else would we explain that thing? I guess it means that statue used to be a stop wizard and then you tried to pull something during the incident.
Stop wizard who was in the apartment at the time of the murder seems to have suffered the effects of a Flesh to Stone backfire. We know there had to be one here anyway, since someone cast Living Memory.
Yep, all adds up.
Alright, but how did it backfire?
Ask the goat.
Ask the goat, excellent question. We know from the book that status effects on the target can make the spell backfire. The burnt guy was kind of near the goat, right? So maybe goat stink was the status effect. What? I'm telling it like it is. Don't shoot the messenger. Yeah, you do. Don't kid yourself. It's really not that bad. Oh yeah? Stick it up for some stink, goat, huh?
Seeker, unless you're serious about the goat smell being a status effect.
Serious like a fox?
Then don't waste my time.
Alright, what is it?
The fire? I don't know.
The fire? Well, I think the target was probably that guy by the door.
What makes you say that?
Well, he's pretty crispy, unlike the other guy who just got his clothes singed. We can be sure he was on fire at some point.
Sure, that makes sense, but what that's got to do with the statue?
Remember the spell description for Flesh to Stone? It backfires if the target has a status effect. Burning is a pretty classic status effect. Ask anyone.
I don't know about that. You don't think he'd notice?
Huh?
That guy that was on fire, that the spell would backfire, seems like the first thing you'd check if you wanted to cast something like that.
Well, That's true, but maybe he wasn't thinking of some non-medical fire, something that would count. I mean, these guys are pretty inexperienced, judging by their library.
Alright then, I'll trust your judgment on this one.
Right. Counted as a status effect and turn the stop wizard to stone. So, no stop wizards to be found. Where'd it come from? Goat, no. Pretty sure we can safely say it's this. Like, we know, yeah. Leo, you feeling alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why? Do I not look fine?
I mean, we just established the statue with the stop wizard like a minute ago. He's right there.
Oh, right. Just haven't had my coffee yet. It's like 3 in the morning. It takes me a while to connect the dots, you know.
Yeah, hang in there, boss. So we answered all his questions.
We did it. Alright then. Looks like we got the basic facts of the case down, finally. That crook, Slick 'em Up, tried to rob these wizards, but ended up burning to death. There's also a dead Go wizard who got shot and set on fire. Looks like the bullet was the cause of death. On top of that, it looks like the Stop wizard cast a spell here in living memory to make an illusion of what happened. Then tried to cast Flesh of Stone on the robber to finish him off, but since the robber was on fire, it counts as a status effect and the Stop wizard turned to stone. But there's a couple suspicious details we haven't quite figured out. Like, how did the fire start? And why didn't Slick escape before getting burned alive?
I don't think it matters, does it?
Huh?
You know what happened, don't you? Why don't you just file your report already? I honestly don't think we need to spend too much more time on this hole in the wall.
Is that so? Seeker, we're not done here. Is there anything else catching your eye?
I see what you mean. The whole fire situation is pretty spish. Spish? Spish, like short for suspicious. I see. So the whole fire angle on the situation is way spish. Plus, he said the landlord heard a gunshot at 2:10, but the fire didn't start until 2:35. That's spish too. What was happening for that all that time?
I don't know. But I'm ordering you right now to never say spish again.
Buzz off, Leo. You're not the boss of me.
I'm literally the boss of you.
Freaking killjoy wise guy. Suspiciousness aside, you better pay me back for the cost of all these syllables. This can't be the whole story. Not because of all the open questions, and because of how there's like a zillion pieces of evidence we still haven't used. There's no way this game has that many red herrings. Game? I mean, case, whatever. Anyway, are we doing this the same as before? You have questions, I come up with answers. This really isn't necessary. Can't we just go home?
I'm deciding that means no. Now get back to work.
Alright. So how did the fire start? Why didn't Slickum escape? And then we have... Oh, that's the first one. How did the fire start? What's your hypothesis?
Can we investigate the pentagram more? Is there any more to that?
This table looks like it burned up before anyone could use it to do any rituals or whatever.
Ah, okay.
I will say, we have all the pieces
Okay,
of evidence we need to answer these questions.
Well, and then put on the pentagram.
Obviously, we gotta start with Goat. Goat's an
obviously.
arsonist.
No.
Yeah, probably not. I'm not convinced.
You need to put the goat for the second one,
Oh
too.
yeah, my bad. Sloko's overpowering fear of goats prevented him from moving backwards.
No.
But
Now.
so we go pentagram table, right? For this is what you said.
Well, it's charred, ain't it?
Maybe they knocked over a candle during that ritual.
What ritual?
Well, whatever it is, they were doing it with that table there. A lot of rituals call for candles. Demons love fire. That's Demons 101. In fact, you know that candle the wizard's holding?
What about it?
Well, the wick's gone black. If you look at those melty candles on the floor, you'll see there's 4 of them, right? But more importantly, the wicks aren't black. They've never been lit. That 5th candle, one for each point of the star on the table, I bet had to be on fire at some point. If the other candle melted without burning, that means this one was probably lit recently. And since the wizard holding the only recent source of fire, he's probably the one who started it.
I don't know. There's a lot of other possible explanations. We should keep our eyes open. For now, though, we'll run with that and see where it takes us. That said, even if we know why there was a source of the fire in the first place, there was one heck of a blaze going on to leave a pile of ashes like that. What caught fire and how did it spread?
Probably not just the table. I'll get back to you on that. But how did it spread?
Slick 'em up.
Slick him up. The living memory shows the guy being fired before Slick caught fire. I was gonna say that maybe the Go Wizard lit Slick on fire directly and it ran around spreading it. But it doesn't look like that's possible.
So whatever the wizard set on fire before the candle that was lit before the gunshot?
I think so. I mean, we have to assume the Go Wizard wasn't alive after the bullet fired, right?
Yeah, it looks that. It looks that way.
Goat. Hey, check that goat for scorch marks on its hooves. What? Scorch marks! Evidence that they were on fire. Man.
Secret, what are you on about?
Like, what if the goat caught fire and started prancing around the room? Well, it's tied up on the side of the room without... Maybe it was tied up afterwards! Check them feets! Nothing. Its feet are fine. Nuts, that would have been hilarious.
What?
I mean, imagine it, a goat ablaze running around setting everything on fire. It's the best mental image I've had in my whole life, and I love it. Miss Dainty Frog when Sir Rough walks in, question mark. Thank you, that is...
Sure, fine. Now, let's get the mental images that help solve the dang case.
Okay. What next? What do you think?
Oh no, I'm not smart.
I know the answer. You gotta figure it out. Do you wanna...
Scroll through a little bit.
Scroll through, okay. Pentagram table, projection, charred robes, used candle, ugly tattoos, melted candles, ash pile, haywire.
The haywire. Hold on. Good.
Haywire?
Yeah, well, because it's haywire, it don't burn. It was probably hay. Silly goose.
So, here's what I'm thinking. Whatever burned up over there had to be really flammable, right?
I guess so. The fire burnt itself out at most 15 minutes after the alarm went off before we showed up. The smoke was mostly clear by then, so it's probably sooner than that.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. I think I know what it was that went up in smoke.
Yeah.
Those wires, they were used for binding hay bales. They probably had a bunch stacked in the corner to feed that goat. Yeah, buddy, I know. Where'd all that food go, right?
That would explain why there's no charcoal or debris in that pile beside the wires. Yeah, alright then. But now that we have an idea of what caught fire and who started it, we still need a why.
A why?
That's right. Did the wizard start the fire on purpose? Was it an accident?
Does it really matter? You know what caused the fire, so why speculate about the motives of a dead man? What, you don't want to know? I just think it's a waste of time.
And this is a police investigation. Wasting time is practically our chief responsibility. Figure it out, Seeker.
You got it, boss. Was it an accident or on purpose? And what piece of evidence are you going to show to prove it? Virgin's blood, portable hole, reversing rune, emergency exit, go tattoos, living memory, mass arrest momentum, flesh into stone, stop tattoos, go wizard, stop wizard.
I like how the fucking subtext for the go wizard is not going anymore.
Yeah. Stop wizard, a halting problem. And we got melted candles, ugly tattoos, used candle. Ugly, regret getting those. Charred robes, projection, slick firing a gun, pentagram table, charred and broken, goat. Actually, it was the guy. Could have just been that guy.
The goat?
Got spooked and started running around. Bumped into the wizard, made him drop the candle. So you say, but how do we know you weren't tied up after you started the fire? Aha! We've got you on the ropes now.
Doesn't seem like anyone was in any shape to tie the goat up after what happened in. I mean, wait, quit talking to the animals.
Oh, I'll get to you, you little bearded menace. Look him up, police activity.
We joke, but it actually is the goat the whole time.
It is, the goat killed all of them. The goat is the culprit.
The goat is the culprit. The culprit.
The culprit.
Well, I English are good, yes. Surely it was the candle, right? Smell? Because it was for the ritual smell?
This one?
Yeah.
Have we completely rolled out the sentient candlestick rungs amok?
Is that something you wizards have to worry about?
Only if you're really bad at animate implement.
Which neither of these dead wizards could use on account of their special class thing.
Yeah, I'm just spitballing.
I don't fucking know.
The goat is the wizard. Just wait.
True.
Wait till my prediction is real. It could be the wizard. The goat. The goat is the solution to this case.
True. Man, my head hurts. I'm just a ball and gun gamer.
Do you want to?
Why'd you make me do this?
Do you want us to review some evidence?
Sure.
Which piece of evidence would you like to
It's
review?
the goat. The goat is connected to the Virgin's blood somehow.
There's a goat tied up in the corner of the room. Doesn't belong to Opal even though she's absent-mindedly petting her. The red rope guy on the floor's got a hole in him right over the heart. There's blood everywhere. It's gross. The victim's robes are singed pretty badly near the helm, but it doesn't look like the rest of them got burned. Probably not the cause of death. At 2:40, the landlord reported a fire, which tripped the fire alarm at 2:35. It's all burnt out now. This table is going to be used for the ritual, but it looked like it was destroyed by a fire before anyone could use it for anything. Candles melted but never lit. Used candle we've already ruled out. Tattoos on the victim's face match the Go Wizard tattoos in the books. Kind of a dead giveaway. Get it, dead guy.
But also, if the Go Wizard was shot dead at like 2:10, right? It can't be the escape with fire magic because the Go Wizard was dead.
That's a way of thinking about it. But what if the Go
You smell
Wizard?
what I'm stepping in.
Yeah, I'm smelling what you're stepping in. But what if the Go Wizard didn't die?
Quit toying with me, woman. You know the answer.
Do you want me to answer it for you?
Sure. It actually is. Wait
a minute.
It actually is the spell.
At first, I thought that setting his apartment on fire didn't make any sense as an accident, but that emergency exit spell, walking through fires to teleport. If you remember, they established that the fire was probably caused around at the time of the gunshot. It only was noticed by the fire alarm minutes later. Yeah. If he wanted to get away from the guy blocking the door and pointing a gun at him, he could set something on fire and cast a spell. Get the heck out of Dodge.
He just happened to have a lit candle to do it with.
Well, it's pretty obvious they were in the middle of setting up some kind of ritual when Slick showed up. Probably just lit that candle and was getting ready to use it to light the others. What if?
So then what? He lit himself on fire?
What if the Goat Wizard is the wizard's goat? Real.
Holy shoot.
Holy shit, Mon.
Holy shoot. Mons is onto something.
Mons knows the ancient texts. I'm not sure. He might have just gone to go through he might have just gone to go light the hay on fire, or maybe he just used his own robes. Yeah. Either way, it sure didn't work the way he wanted.
Something went wrong and the blaze went out of control, huh? What do you think happened?
Let me think about that one. Why didn't Slick escape?
Because he was burning to death.
But was he burning to death? Like, he could have ran away, stop, dropped, and roll. Why didn't he run away?
What does all the stop magic do again?
Let me pull it up. Living Memory, basic illusion spell. Mass arrest momentum. Makes things stop. Flesh to stone. Statuification. Yeah. I think I caught it. Why Slick didn't move it? Just move out of the way.
Lay it on me.
He didn't move because he couldn't. The stop wizard could cast mass arrest momentum, which freezes things in place.
Oh, right. There's just a magic spell that does exactly the thing I was talking about. I guess I've got sort of blind spot for people randomly breaking the laws of physics. Fine. Makes sense. The stop wizard cast all his spells to try and stop the robber. Probably started with the freeze, then the memory.
And Flesh to Stone would have had to been the last, since he couldn't cast anything else if he was a statue.
Got it.
Tried to cast Flesh to Stone, but finished the robber off, but since he was on fire, it counted as a status effect, and the stop wizard turned to stone. I can make it shine with the arrow keys.
Swing, swing, swing.
But it failed somehow, though. So what caused emergency
What failed
exit to
again?
fire?
The fire?
Yeah, but it's using fire to teleport.
Yeah. What caused the fire?
So the question
You
is, before the Go Wizard got shot, it looks like he tried to set the hay on fire and cast emergency exit to escape. But it looks like it failed somehow.
I don't know, man. It's my third day out here.
Alright, let's okay, goat. I'm sure he wanted to escape, but that goat right there wouldn't let him. That's right, you cast a counterspell. You wanted revenge on the wizard who tied you up in the stone. Day after day, you only thought of destroying him before he could make a meal of you, and that's why you made sure he got to escape his town. Or so you'd like us to think.
Should I be worried about this kid?
It's not the goat.
We gotta keep trying the goat until it works.
We gotta keep trying the goat till it works. Could be cops.
I mean, they weren't there at the time, weren't they? Like,
Could be that the Go Wizard just got shot and just used the bullet wound.
yeah. Thanks for giving me the. You selected it out of mind. Smile. You selected it out of mind. That's why it isn't there.
Thank you. Thank you. Did you turn anything else out of mind? No. Okay, good. I think we kind of have to go with the obvious here.
The obvious.
I mean, he's super dead. He got shot. Just seems like sort of thing that would stop him from casting a spell, you know?
That spell doesn't have any weird failure conditions like with the statue thing?
Oh, nothing like that. I think it's just, you can't cast a spell if you're not alive. I mean, unless you're a lich or something. I'm just not going to worry about the undead right now.
So you're sure he didn't get shot after he cast a spell and failed?
Mons, no, yeah, you gotta keep trying until it works. It's the great plot twist. The goat is going to be relevant. He's here for a reason.
Well, the sacrificial ritual, I'm just assuming.
Well, I don't think there's really anything else that could have stopped him from casting it. Bullet is definitely looking like the most likely suspect here.
Alright then, I'll take your word for it, magic expert.
Or the Go Wizard got caught, but got shot before he could finish casting the fires as he started went out of control.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ugh, fine. Is that enough? Are we done? We know what happened. The robber burst in, the dead guy started a fire, the robber shot him, and the statue man messed up the magic so bad that everyone died. You think that'll satisfy the chief, Leo?
I mean, it all checks out. I can't think of a reason not to write this up and turn it in.
Wait, hold on a second. I don't think our explanation actually holds up here now that I think about it. That fire tripped the alarm at 2:35, 25 minutes after the gunshot. Could the fire really have started before the wizard got shot? It could just be that it took that long to get big enough to trip the smoke detector, but that'd be awfully convenient. And another thing, what about all this stuff that wasn't supposed to touch?
What about all that stuff?
Like the bathtub with the curtain over it, or the other pages of that book on the table. I'm just gonna let those things be a mystery? I'm afraid we can't disturb with the crime scene without the probable cause to link the specifics of the crime. How are they not linked? You never proved they were. Well, they're relatively to some crime, right? The spellbook on the table is proof they were illegally practicing magic.
Well,
I'm afraid we don't have a warrant to investigate arcane misdemeanors, or only have a warrant to investigate the violent incident. So, just go home. Weren't you the one complaining about having to bother with this in the first place? Or do you just want to look at that spellbook so you can peek at its magic? Hey, shut up! I'm completely clean, got it? I'm not gonna violate my parole in front of 2 cops anywhere. At least not in a way they can see. Why should we trust you? You should trust me not to read spellbooks in front of... Wait a minute.
you figure something out, Seeker?
No, they didn't. It doesn't matter. I'm not allowed to turn the pages of the spellbook because we don't have a warrant, right? Absolutely. Don't you dare go and touch that thing.
Wait a minute, Seeker, you...
Just to be clear, I'm not allowed to flip through the spellbook unless I have a good reason to think they're connected to the crime. Yes, you... Wait! Interesting. So I went over to the bookshelf and went through those other spellbooks. I was breaking the rules, right? Yes, you were! Leo, arrest them!
I don't think I'm about to do that, actually.
You... It just seems pretty funny that you didn't have to have anything to say when I was checking out those books. You sure were quick to remind me of the rules, except when those rules were meant that we couldn't figure out our easy little explanation here.
Wait, Seeker, are you accusing Opal of...
Obstruction of justice? Something like that? But that's impossible! This is none of your business, anyway! Look, maybe she knows something about this case. Sorry. Maybe she doesn't know something about this case that she doesn't want us to know. Leo, my man, why wouldn't... You wouldn't happen to arrive on the scene after our forensic expert, would you?
That's...
Meaningless! It's all meaningless. I didn't touch anything besides checking the bodies. Why would I want to do that?
Because you're a jealous harpy who wants to see my career go up in flames?
What was that? What did you just said?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm certainly not going to just believe Seeker's claims. They're a loose cannon.
Oh, good. Boss, what's the big idea?
But they're making a serious accusation, and I think it might be worth looking into. I might not be authorized to open up new magic cases.
Wait.
But I've got the authority to perform an internal investigation on subordinate personnel. And it looks like a bunch of things in this room are materially irrelevant to the investigation or what have you.
This is unfounded. Public health harassment. I'm going to go to HR.
If you like, have fun with that. Seeker, I've just got one question for you this time. Is there any proof to the story that Dr. Wido wants us to believe that can't possibly be true? You can investigate anything in this room in as much detail as you want now.
Book. Alright, I can finally dig into this sweet tome.
For investigation purposes and not for legal knowledge purposes.
Monsters lol.
They're lolling.
Right, sure. Huh.
What is it?
Well, this book, it's sort of a religious text for a demon cult.
So it's a spell book then?
What? No, dude, don't you know anything about magic?
Don't I, the cop, do illegal things like knowing about magic?
Seriously, man, dealing with this stuff is your job.
And the calling in ex-cons like you to handle the magic side of things is part of that job.
Bleh, whatever. Anyway, the difference is most magic is about trapping demons and forcing them to give you powers. Worshipping demons is a totally different thing. I mean, these guys must have been total kooks.
I could have told you that. How's that relevant?
Well, stop magic and go magic are derived from a ring of elemental demons, which are known for being more hierarchical, better organized. They got more of a social structure than most of the slaver and murder beasts down there.
Good for them. Get to the point.
The point is, this book tells demon worshippers how to ask the elemental demons for stuff, rituals for buying magic instead of taking it by force. The ritual is supposed to be an animal sacrifice. They had to light 5 candles around a pentagram and sacrifice a live goat. What was the ritual supposed to be? Shortcut to leveling up and stop magic and go magic from first level to the second.
They were gonna sacrifice the goat. I knew it.
But that means they were always level 1.
So they couldn't cast the level 2 spells. Wait, what?
Meaning these guys weren't already level 2.
But that means...
Yeah, I think we have the answer to your question right here. Let's check out this. Alright, let's see what we got under here. What?
What?
What am I looking at here?
Oh, what's that gray stuff?
It's a concrete. This bathtub's all stopped up with concrete.
Really?
No, it's actually fondue, and I'm messing with you for no reason.
Fondue?
What? I was being sarcastic. Wasn't that obvious?
You thought it would be obvious that you weren't messing with me for no reason? As if that were something you would never really do?
Okay, that's fair. But seriously, it's just solid concrete in this thing.
The heck does that mean?
I might have some idea. Underneath the curtain was a bathtub full of dried concrete. It's a pretty concrete piece of evidence.
I'm shooting you.
Hey, I didn't write it. Alright. So let's go through the spells real quick. Portable hole, level 1 spell, so we don't need to worry about that. Reversing rune, level 1. Emergency exit to level 2 spell. Which means the fire wasn't caused for that reason.
So, we could probably keep that out of mind because it was level 2.
We might need it to prove to him why the wizard couldn't have used it, or something. Level 1...
So we're saying the stock wizard was dipped in concrete instead?
Possibly. Level 1 is the projection. Mass Arrest Momentum's level 1. Flesh to Stone's a level 2 spell, though.
So does that mean Medusa's level 2 stock wizard?
Possible. First off, goat.
The goat.
Something's been bothering me about this whole situation.
Yeah?
Now, pointless quibble, I'm sure. No, I'm dead serious. This place was a bloodbath, right? No survivors, gunshots, fire, magic.
Yeah, where are you taking this?
Is it suspicious that every living thing in this room died except for one? Oh, don't play it. You just watched everyone die and didn't do a thing about it. Sounds to me like you wanted this to happen.
Secret, that's...
It's nonsense, even if the goat had motive, it had no means.
What?
It's been chained to this wall the entire time. It couldn't have intervened, nor did anyone have a reason to target it. A reason to target it, huh? Don't start getting ideas. This ghost's presence is completely irrelevant. Is it, though?
Both of you, cut it out. You literally, the one who was supposed to die lived. Seeker, get serious. What did you feed the trolls?
Don't feed the... Sheesh, alright, Dad. Mon's the one who was supposed to die lived. Wahaha, gotomoji. Alright, so what about why the story can't be true?
It was a demon, the pentagram table.
So the level up ritual? Or the tub
Probably.
of concrete?
Dude, go to the tub of concrete first, just for the funny.
I can probably come up with some ideas about what this bathtub is all about. Like, concrete, the statue, there's a connection, I bet. I don't think it contradicts anything directly.
No. I guess the ritual's like the only thing that makes sense.
Let's recap real quick. What we thought happened was that the Go Wizard tried to cast Emergency Exit, so the Stop Wizard cast Flesh to Stone, right?
a bunch of other stuff happened, but yeah.
Right, but if they never finish that level up ritual, that means they're not level 2. And since those 2 spells are level 2 spells, that means they couldn't have really used them.
Wait, what? But that guy's definitely a statue, though. That wasn't flesh of stone backfire. How did that happen? And if the Go Wizard couldn't cast an emergency exit, why would he set himself on fire?
Hold it! How do you know they didn't complete the ritual? You're jumping to conclusions.
Oh, right. I think there's more than enough evidence to show that, but we might as well nail that down.
So, just to be sure, how do we know they didn't complete the ritual yet?
Well, all the other candles aren't lit. Don't you do like the whole...
Melted candles. Hang on. The level up ritual calls for lighting 5 candles around a pentagram.
Yeah, I'm not exactly planning to do it myself, kid.
No, I mean, those melted candles on the floor, their wicks were never lit. If they never lit those candles, there is no other candles lying around. And if the goat's,
yeah, also that.
And if the goat's still alive, kind of think of it. They couldn't have completed the ritual, so they couldn't be level 2. Yes, a goat was an answer to that. No, I'm sorry. It means they didn't, because the goat is still alive. Well, yes, mods, you got it. The goat is alive. And that means nothing. It means nothing. They could have already been level 2. Just because that book had this spell in it, who says they were casting it? This is all you can't prove. That is all you can't prove.
Maybe I can't prove nothing, Opal, but it's painting one heck of a picture. If I were you, I'd get ready to defend yourself to the Division Tribunal. Because convincing me you weren't up to anything, that ship sailed halfway across the globe.
You can't do this.
Do what? I ain't done a thing yet, would you? Except, of course, my job. If you want to keep yours, I suggest you do it. Cooperate with the investigation.
I'll continue cooperating with the investigation. You can't prove I've been doing anything else.
That'll have to do. And if it doesn't...
Hey, boss, how about we kill our jets a little and finish the job, yeah?
Oh, right. Back on task.
Presumptuous, spoiled, smug piece of garbage. Talking about me, Lida? What? No, I was talking about... I mean, I wasn't talking about anyone. You didn't hear anything. Right. So Nutlows were trying to level up with the sacrificial ritual, but they didn't finish it. How did that statue get here? It's gotta be the goat. The goat's connected. Hey, goat. You did this. The statue? Yeah, I figured. Gotta be hard to sculpt without hands.
Glad we made sure to check.
How'd the statue get there?
Right. I don't know, bro. Got dipped in concrete.
Fuck it, let's go for it.
But who did it?
There's no way this is what happened, is it?
No way what's happened.
Mods, listen to me! Listen to me! The goat reversed the sacrifice, leveled up to 2. The goat...
True! That goat was the stop wizard the whole time!
Transformed the other guy to stone.
Hello? I
Yeah.
said the line?
Oh, yeah.
The line bird?
Sorry, my bad. I mean, why else would Opal hide it with a curtain? She had to think it would give the answer away.
Hide what?
Yes, hide what? I didn't hide anything. The bathtub full of concrete. You covered it with that curtain so we wouldn't know what was inside. That's preposterous. If I was involved in some sort of trick, the perpetrator could have done it. Sure, right. The perpetrator who totally knew the ins and outs of ridiculous police
Yes,
bureaucracy.
the goat did the sacrifice.
The
It
goat
sacrificed
killed-
the dude.
Yeah, the goat did it. The goat did everything. Sure right. The perpetrator who totally knows the ins and outs of ridiculous police bureaucracy and would plan around it.
Plan around to what? You're still not explaining.
Sorry, boss. Let me clear you. That statue, not a statue, but it is the Stop Wizard.
What? How's that?
Easy. That bathtub. He filled it up with quick dry concrete mix, took a dip, and then climbed out. He took that pose before it dried, and now he's hiding inside a concrete shell, holding very still and hoping we don't call his bluff.
That's the craziest in a long line of crazy explanations you've cooked up, Seeker. I should have known it was just another joke.
No, I'm serious. Why else do you think Opal was so opposed to us checking underneath? It's a pretty wacky idea, but it's the only thing that fits the evidence.
Good Lord, you're serious. And you're right. We have to consider that possibility, even though I still want to know why he'd do that.
Want to crack him open and ask? He's sweating. Sweating bullets.
Why is he?
I bet he's sweating in there worried we're gonna see through him.
No.
Huh?
Seeker, a word.
Leo brings you in close.
If you're right, the perp might bolt. Let's wait until we've gathered more evidence first, okay?
What? You don't think you could arrest him?
It's a toss-up. If he casts that mass arrest momentum thing, he could slip out while we're stuck.
So you want me to take him on my magic against his?
Negative.
Aww.
Still, I want you to confirm this. If he's really in there, we need a hole somewhere to breathe. You need a hole somewhere to breathe through.
Good thinking. I'll take a look.
Hold it. If you find it, don't tell me. Instead, lie. After you check it out, say that it looks like a normal statue. Should make him think we've lost the scent.
And if it really is a normal statue?
Then say the same thing, but turn around and give me a thumbs down. He won't see it.
Got it. Look over the statue, searching for a breathing hole. Is that... Well, dang.
Dang.
Looks like we were wrong. This is definitely just a normal statue. Nothing weird about it.
And
nothing. That's all I got to say on the matter.
alright then. Keep your voice down now, from now on. Don't want him overhearing.
Roger. One thing though. Can we just use the normal font size and the player can pretend we're being quiet?
Huh? What are you on about?
I mean, it'd be annoying to read this tiny font for the rest of the game, right?
Sure, whatever. I got more important things to worry about. Containment team, enter the building and stand by to apprehend a magic user on my signal.
And type of physical gargantuan non-diegesis. Testing. Yep, that ought to do the trick. So instead of casting Flesh to Stone, the Stop Wizard climbed a tub and coated himself in concrete. Why? I'm gonna go with the goat.
Goat's a goat.
It's gotta be him. Well, maybe he was
Well,
get that goat's trust.
Their trust?
Yeah, you know, mountain goats will climb up on... Oh, I forgot. Mountain goats will climb up on rocky cliffs to get at the salt deposits. By disguising himself as a mountain, he might have been trying to lure the goat to himself. After all, they crave that mint.
Can't let you do that, Starseeker.
Come on, just let me.
No.
It's a good joke.
No, it's a played out meme from 2014. I won't have it obstructing this police investigation.
Come on, everyone loves outdated memes in video games.
Kid, this thing doesn't even have the internet for calendar year 2014. It's clumsy and forces us into this.
Everyone loves fourth wall humor too.
I assure you, they don't. Some poor player probably already had some real clever idea for how the goat explains the concrete bath, and we're wasting their valuable time.
You really think so?
Well, no, the idea was asinine, but still.
Okay, fine, sheesh. It's not worth calling him on his Star Fox reference. Also, I'm
Oh my goodness.
No,
No.
no, Mons, your theories. The goat's not real. Yes,
Wasting Monza's time.
wasting my time. All right, so what are we doing? So why did he cover himself in concrete? Or do you want to handle another question first?
The motherfucking,
Let's go to another
burger.
question while you're thinking about it. Why would he set himself on fire?
He didn't.
So then what would have caused the fire?
Kendall.
Maybe the idea wasn't get rid of himself or to obfuscate anything. Maybe it was just to get rid of those candles, burn them away. Except without a wick, without capillary action, the wax doesn't burn, it melts.
And why would he want to get rid of the candles anyway? There's way more incriminating stuff lying around.
Yeah, fine.
The goat.
The goat said,
The goat.
We got a goat. It's the goat. Maybe he was counting on the goat being afraid of the fire. You look pretty strong, huh? Maybe he wanted to make you panic and break loose. A goat charging around would definitely distract Slick, right? He set himself in the hay on fire, hoping the goat would get spooked and come to the rescue.
Are you sure? I mean, look at that thing. That chain looks pretty sturdy. If the goat didn't break its trying to get at the hay on the other side of the room, well, it sure wouldn't break it trying to run the opposite direction.
I mean, blind panic, it must have run towards the flame. Oh, sure you're not stupid. Look at Mix. Mix big brain over here.
Yeah, my point still stands.
Slick him up.
Why not?
You know what I think?
What?
I think apple empanadas are delicious. I could really go for an apple empanada.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure, but like, we're working here.
What if I told you I knew exactly why that wizard started the fire?
Well, that'd be...
Would you treat me to breakfast at the food trucks after we finished here? Buy me an apple empanada or two?
What if you tell me you know why the wizard started the fire?
Exactamundo, boss.
I think if you do that, I'll not add any more time to your parole, kid. You don't get a prize for doing what you're told. Empanadas do sound good, though.
Is that a...
Sure, why the heck not? We'll get a bite after the job hit me.
Well, Stick 'em Up's body. See, you notice how he's not alive for fire-related reasons?
Hadn't escaped my notice. Yeah, what about it?
Well, the stuff we've learned sort of throws his cause of death into question. He was killed by the fire, right? There's no other murder weapons around, so can't we just assume the wizard used the fire as a murder weapon?
That's what we already assumed, right?
Well, we know that happened, but we thought it was for a different reason. We know the wizard couldn't cast emergency exit, though, so he wouldn't have started the fire for that. Why start the fire at all? It's gotta be because he intended to make sure Slick burned.
I don't know about that. Why use that to kill the guy? He was trapped by mass arrest momentum, right? They could have done it for any number of ways. They wouldn't need an actual weapon if they had him frozen. There was all kinds of creative ways to kill somebody who couldn't fight back.
I guess you would know all about that, right?
I investigate a lot of homicides, kid.
Right, so
he needed some reason to pick a fire to kill him, something they needed to hide. You're not getting any empanadas until you tell me what that is.
Aw, seriously?
Get to it, kid.
What was he doing? What was he hiding by doing that?
Your mama.
The goat. Maybe the idea was to have the goat dispose of the corpse. Yeah, you're a real foodie, right? Too snobby to eat a human corpse if it hasn't been prepared properly, right? Sure, but if it's been cooked golden brown, then that's another ballgame, isn't it? A likely story. Is this normal for them?
I wouldn't say that. Seeker ain't got a normal.
It's not the goat. How could they do this?
Darn. You know, another ritual.
The ritual? The fire was close to that table. Maybe it was the table that was supposed to burn away. That evidence of some kind of magic?
Well, if it was the plan, didn't work out. Looks like a couple of legs really burned, though. If you can still see that empty magic circle.
What if it wasn't empty? What if they had writing written in something that burned away real fast?
I'd expect some sort of scorch marks on the surface of the table then.
I don't know. There's flash powders that can burn away pretty quick without leaving a trace. I've used them myself back when I was practicing easy cleanup.
Oh, well, then. That could have been it, but you say those class-locked wizards couldn't do those other magic?
Well, no other spells, but there could have been some ritual for doing something other than getting spells. Still, if that's the case, we've hit a dead end, that stuff's gone. And I think there's something else a little more obvious that burned up.
The hay.
The hay? The hay?
There's something in the ash pile.
Maybe it's the obvious answer, that the fire did exactly what it was supposed to do.
What do you mean by that?
It wasn't to set the Go Wizard on fire, that was an accident. The point of setting the hay on fire was to get rid of the hay.
Makes sense, but what would the point of that be?
Hard to say. What sort of problem could having hay around cause for them? Maybe Slick was there to steal the hay, and he set it on fire so that Slick wouldn't have anything to steal and he'd leave.
Huh, that's gotta be it. Slick 'em Up was known for far and wide as the hay bale bandits. That makes a lot of sense.
Wait, seriously?
No, your idea was dumb.
It wasn't that dumb, it's just... Okay, I can't think of a reason they need to get rid of the hay.
Well, keep poking around. Can you investigate the ash pile anymore? Is there anything inside the ash? I mean, we are allowed to disturb the scene now.
I'm around the ash now.
The heck are you doing, Seeker?
I was making sure there's nothing in this pile we missed. Which, no, probably just gave myself 3 cases of lung cancer for nothing.
Darn. You hiding the bullet? You covering the bullet wound for a reason?
Maybe. Bullet hole in the wizard. Is that connected to the other bullet hole somehow?
What other bullet hole?
What if we just go Slick firing a gun?
Sure, why not?
Maybe Slick started the fire somehow. That living memory incriminates him pretty hard, and he thought a fire would disrupt it.
I don't know about that. Slick's never been one to cover his tracks. He's the type that hits and runs.
Well, maybe he tried to be more careful with his this time.
Maybe it doesn't look like he had a way to start a fire, though.
The muzzle flash from his gun, I guess?
No, that don't work. Landlord only heard 1 gunshot. If he fired a second time to start a fire, someone would notice.
Dang. Would you like the answer to this?
Yeah.
so he didn't set himself on fire. There's all those spellbooks lying around. Could have been he was trying to hide evidence of magic. Wait, but...
What, by burning on it all?
Yeah, start a fire to burn the books and magic spell components and stuff. He got set aflame himself. He got set aflame himself a little bit in the process, but that was just an accident. Probably explains where the reversing rune sticker sheets went too, and the fire.
Maybe, but seems like the fire only got to the part of the room. Apart from the sticker sheet theory, that doesn't look like it actually got around burning much.
Because he got shot, I guess?
I don't know. Seems like you wouldn't go around trying to destroy the evidence while Slick was still alive.
But that... the order of the deaths... No, now I'm just confused.
You and me both, kid. Can't go with that idea when it's clear the plan didn't come close to working, though. There's gotta be something else to this.
Hey, what's this?
What's what?
Well, I moved this guy's coat over a little. Looks like there's some kind of hole in him.
A hole? I mean,
it's tiny and the flesh is all gross and charred around it, so I'm not sure, but... You'd think maybe Slick 'em Up got shot?
well, let's not jump to conclusions. But keep that in mind. Maybe it'll be useful information.
Slick's corpse has a tiny bullet hole in it. It's pretty weird since only the land reported only one gunshot early, and the wizard doesn't even have guns.
So that means the bullet hole in the Go Wizard isn't actually a bullet hole.
Yep. Well, yeah.
My theory at the start was correct.
You know that little hole we found in Up's body?
Yeah, what about it?
I think that's the actual cause of death.
The actual cause of death, you mean?
It wasn't the fire. Why kill someone with a fire that burns down half of your apartment? Like you said, there's loads of better ways. But whatever killed him, they didn't want us to know what it was. They needed a fake cause of death, something that'd burn away and he spilled blood, cauterize the wound, distract us so he wouldn't notice. I bet Opal noticed when she checked out the body and made sure his coat was hiding it from us. Couldn't have noticed something like that, right? You're making... These are baseless accusations. You can't prove... I didn't touch the body.
Sir. Well, that's compelling, but...
I'm not done. The fire pulled double duty, right? It hid the real cause of death pretty well, but it also played into their other trick. I bet the wizards used it to char his own robes just so we'd think he could cast emergency exit. The thing where they wanted us to think they were level 2, remember? And of course it happened sometime after the gunshot that killed him.
It's all starting to add up. I got some more questions about that real cause of death, but I'm gonna put a pin in them for now. You'll have your empanadas, kid.
Yes! So that means instead of casting Flesh of Stone, the wizard climbed into the tub and coated himself in concrete. Why?
The goat.
The goat, yeah, real. I already answered the goat. You want us to make it look like he was level 2, right? This is a fake Flesh to Stone. Gives credibility to the idea his buddy was trying to use emergency exit even though he couldn't.
Makes sense, but you're still not getting exactly why they wanted to do that in the first place. What's the point of this trick?
So why would he want to coat himself in concrete?
The whole magic.
But he's a stop wizard.
Also, because they wanted to, cover the fucking evidence that they killed him.
And that would have been because the police were arriving, right?
Yep.
If you want to know why you do something like that, I think you just need to look outside.
Outside? What's outside?
Only your police perimeter. You know, the one you established around the building when the crime was reported? If he didn't fake his... if he didn't get frozen by Flesh to Stone, you'd have just arrested him on the spot. That gunshot earlier was loud enough to get your attention. You'd have known you were on your way. Good thing he's totally dead, or he's in handcuffs right now.
I see.
Mons, the goat set him on fire because he knows there was an insider in the police.
True.
Once we wrap this up, we can all go home and leave that statue sitting in this abandoned apartment. It'll be totally unguarded, but who cares, right? Everyone in this room is as dead as a doornail.
Yep, there's no reason to keep up the perimeter. Since we don't have any living suspects.
Oh well!
Oh, hello, Alden.
Alden, what the... Goat fire, not go. God, lol. We're unfortunately almost done the game, Alden.
So, we know there's a stop wizard in that statue.
Which is why we've been whispering all of this, even though the font size is normal.
Huh? Yeah, I know my ears are font size.
We talked about this. The tiny font for whispering would be annoying to read constantly, so I cast a spell to...
Kid, leave the fourth wall alone. You know that's not funny anymore, right?
High tie fight Phil stream. What?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
What do those words mean?
I don't know what those words mean. He'll correct himself.
That kind of meta nonsense has been played out for almost a decade now.
Has it? What do you think, player?
Seriously, cut it out. We're on the verge of solving this case. No thanks to a certain forensics scientist.
I maintain that you can't prove anything. And you haven't solved anything yet. It's all just guesswork. Except for how the statue has suspicious breathing holes in its beard, of course.
Right, the stop wizard faked his death and the go wizard started a fire to hide how slick he died.
I'll be doing Darkest Dungeon soon, first time ever. I'm excited. I can't wait to watch that, Alden.
Wow. Question is, if Slick got that bullet hole in him and there was only one gunshot, how come we got two corpses with gunshot wounds?
Well, do we? Maybe one's faking his death like the stop wizard.
Possible. I think we ought to get some things straight first. Let's start by figuring out what exactly happened with that gunshot. If we can figure that out, the rest should be easy.
Sounds good. So the question we're asking first is...
Someone had to pull the trigger on that gun, and we don't have any way to know who it was.
Who fired the gun?
That isn't a cat. That's Gengar from Pokemon.
Yeah, that's
from like the hit series Pokemon.
I think he's talking about the little chibi version you have on Fugi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that isn't a cat.
But it's similar enough to a cat.
But it's not a cat.
You forget that Alden's old as shit. Alright, so...
Don't we have a literal fucking forensics investigator?
Yeah, man, it's only been staring us in the face for the past however long.
Staring us in the face?
That hologram, man, it's a living memory spell, the image of something the caster remembers. Unless the stop wizard got tricked into seeing someone fire a gun who didn't. We've got as good as photographic evidence that Slickum fired a gun at the Go Wizard.
It's only as accurate as his memories, though. From the looks of that statue and his buddy over there, we're looking at someone who's getting on in years. You sure it's not just some sort of weaponized senility here?
I guess that's possible. That kind of falls under him being tricked, though. Isn't it similar to the way it just works the way it says it works?
It's just, our working theory is that the wizards covered up the real cause of death, a bullet wound. If you're so sure Slick fired the gun, then how in Sam hell did he die from it?
Oh, don't worry about that. I think I've got that one figured out.
Yeah.
I think there's one piece of evidence that'll turn things around. How did he die from it?
Well, isn't it the stop shit?
The Go Wizard reversing?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I finally get how this figures one figure. I think I finally get how this one figures into things. How does a bullet get fired but suddenly get turned around and end up in the one who fired it? A reversing rune.
What, that magic sticker thing?
Yeah, they took one of the stickers, slapped it on the bullet, and bang, returned to sender. Explain how the only gun in the room managed to kill the guy holding it, right? Slick's real cause of death was a gunshot, right, Opal? Yes, his burns aren't nearly severe enough to kill, not quickly anyway. Right, and I'm just gonna assume you figured that out right now and didn't know that all along. Keep it a secret. Cause I'm completely innocent of the charges against me, right? So, killed by his own bullet, reversing rune. How about that?
Well, there's 3 problems with that.
Well, lay 'em on me. We can figure it out now.
First off, we didn't find any sticker sheet lying around. Would he even have access to that?
Well, we didn't find it, but it'd be a piece of paper. Could have flushed it down the toilet, left it in the concrete bath, or more likely just burned it. That'd be another reason to set a fire, right? To hide that evidence.
Makes sense. Second, though, how the heck do you imagine they put that sticker on a moving bullet?
A moving bullet, huh?
And third, the Go Wizard's clearly got a hole in him. The bullet had killed Slick and not him. Well, what happened there?
So if it wasn't the bullet, actually, I think I have a few ideas about that one.
For real? Well, alright then. If you think you can explain that, then let's make it happen.
How is it possible to apply a sticker to a moving bullet?
The stopping magic from the Stop Wizard.
Actually, I think the answer to that question answers another question, too.
Hi, Phantom.
Hi, Phantom.
What question?
Not when we asked, but you can see the bullet in the living memory, right?
You went to translate and cover an entire song?
Oh my god. How the hell did you do that in that quick of a time?
Goated. Yeah, so the Stop Wizard saw the guy shoot. What are you getting at?
You ever see a gunshot, Leo? Like, you ever actually see the bullet fire? It's normally too fast to see, right? But the memory shows the bullet hanging right there in that exact spot. You got a good look at it.
Where are you going with this?
I'm thinking that this isn't a snapshot of the moment the bullet was fired. I think when Slick fired the gun, the Stop Wizard was casting a different spell.
A different spell, like...
Determination and Endless Passion. Cool, Gato. That's awesome. Like, Mass Arrest Momentum. The spell freezes everything in view, which probably included his friend over there. He had Slick, a bullet, and the Go Wizard all frozen up in place and needed to do something before it wore off. He couldn't get his buddy out of the way, so... Instead, he took one of those Go Wizard stickers and held it in front of the bullet. Then, once he dispelled the freeze, bang! The bullet started moving again and hit the sticker.
Wait, wouldn't it rebound and hit the gun, not Slick?
I don't know a lot about ballistics, but I do know recoil is a thing. You can actually kind of see it in the hologram. His arms already started moving off center. If you line it up, it looks like if you flipped the bullet around, it goes straight where we saw the wound.
So it would. Color me impressed, kid. With that out of the way, let's just wrap up the rest of this.
So what happened to the Go Wizard?
Well, the whole magic from the
You know what I think? I think the Go Wizard here is just like our Stop Wizard.
Light's also back.
Hi, Light.
What? Not really dead. He ain't breathing. There's a hole in his chest and there's blood everywhere. You really want to try and explain all of that without saying he's dead?
You know what? I think I do want to do that, Leo. The goat killed him. Wait, wrong account. Thanks. God damn it, man. Yeah, the goat got him. Mons. You're right, Elton.
Wow. Alton's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Like, let's start with Alton. So naturally round and tidy, right? Not typical for a bullet hole.
Sure, but the bleeding and the no breathing are real typical.
Yeah, I'll get to that. But portable hole makes temporary, non-destructive holes and stuff. The spell lists the maximum radius, but it doesn't say anything about a minimum radius. If he cast it on himself, he could create the appearance of a bullet hole without actually getting hurt.
I see. Well, that's great, but without actually getting hurt, clearly ain't what happened here. Unless you want to explain how he faked the bleeding and lack of pulse, too.
I don't think that's too hard to figure it out, actually.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
I can pick up when you use Alden's account now, lol. How? Speech patterns? Real.
True.
Why is the wizard bleeding, and why doesn't he have a pulse?
Yep.
Do you want me to just answer the rest of it, babe?
Yeah.
So, what's one piece of evidence we haven't used yet? Virgin's blood.
The blood.
It's
yeah,
half full.
It's empty. It's half empty, actually.
Shut the die. I'm thinking this fake death idea is on the money now.
Don't tell me you got another harebrained explanation up your sleeve. That's the first thing that made sense, but...
No, seriously, I've got it. Like, you see that blood all over the place? Who's to say it's his blood? They've got a half-empty bottle of the stuff sitting right there, don't they?
What? Half empty? The extra virgin's blood?
Or half full, depends on your perspective. But yeah, the puddle of the blood is store-bought, not homemade.
Well, you can explain all the blood and the hole, but...
Mons is fucking... I mean, we do think differently. This is the true power abuser Mons I expected all of my live streams.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Yeah, checks out.
I mean, the guy ain't breathing. If he's not breathing, you can't really call his death faked.
Or can I?
Or... Huh?
Come on, we're dealing with magic here. You really think it's that implausible?
I don't like it, but sure, maybe. I'm not going to accept it unless you can tell me how, though.
So how do you fake no pulse?
The stop magic?
Master Rest Momentum?
Yeah.
Seriously, man, it's not that hard.
Like, what isn't? You really think this all ties together?
Yeah, man, like the blood was easy, and there's a spell that handles the fake hole. And there is one more spell I've already looked at before, one that fits this gap perfectly. That Master Rest Momentum spell prevents all movement, including heartbeats. If the target's in kind of a stasis like this, he can look super dead without actually being dead.
Huh. You really did it. Not that, hey, your whole theory isn't entirely bonkers, but you've got one.
Bonkers? Pay attention, Leo. It fits the evidence.
Well, I'll be darned. You're not wrong. And you know what? We can verify this one. Let's just wrap up the rest of this, and then we'll see about closing the case.
Alright.
So, that's everything, right? We can speak freely now?
Right. So, Typophasium Dimitium non-diagesis.
The heck was that?
Making the font size for whispering normal again, since we're not whispering everything. See, now the font is tiny when I whisper.
God, we're still doing that bit. Look, ignoring that, you think them wizards elaborately faked their deaths so we'd leave?
Reversing Rune, Master Rest Momentum, Portable Hole, Living Memory. Those are what they could actually use. Combine that with the bottled blood, quick dry concrete, and a convenient fire to hide and destroy evidence. They set up this scene to make us think everyone was dead and our job was done.
Seems like a mess of a plan. A lot of weird stuff around that gave it away, huh?
Well, they only had, 20 minutes after the gunshot to come up with something, right? And it doesn't look like they were very smart.
Still, assuming you're right, we almost got fooled.
Well, they couldn't have counted on it, but they had some outside help with their plan.
Huh?
The first person on the scene figured out their trick pretty quick, I bet. But they wanted to discredit the real investigation, so they helped cover up the dead giveaways. Once the cops looked around and found nothing, they'd claim to have solved it themselves and get one up on the detective. Isn't that right, Dr. Wida? I don't know what you're talking about. Do you really think someone would need to set up something to make Leo look bad? He's an incompetent. All you need to do is make it... All you need to make him look bad is let him open his mouth.
Gee, Opal, why don't you tell us how you really feel?
Let's not. No, you know what? You don't want the truth? This buffoon doesn't deserve his position. It's it's nepotism. He's the chief's husband. He stole her from me, this idiot.
Is that what you're on about? It's almost like I always thought you had a more professional reason for hating on me.
Of course, that's what this is about. You stole what I deserved.
Yeah, this is going to HR.
No, this is between you and me, Fleeny.
You really ain't, Wida. It's between me and Patty.
Should I really be listening to this?
It was her decision to get away from someone who was making her miserable.
Liar! She left me!
And you flushed all that love down the toilet because you felt threatened by her accomplishments. A real relationship ain't a contest when she got promoted to chief. I didn't try to tell her she hadn't earned it.
Guys, do we really need all this third act drama here? It's kind of coming out of nowhere and we just... Quiet, wizard! This doesn't concern you.
You're right, Wida. It doesn't concern them. Let's not waste their time. We can see how Patty feels about you keeping you on the force after this later. Right now, Seeker?
Yeah.
If you're right, then the statue man's probably real nervous hearing we figured him out. There's a team outside to grab him if he runs, but he's got that mass arrest momentum spell, right? I bet if he freezes anyone that tries to stop him, we need a plan of action here. And fast. You got some kind of dispel magic spell?
Dude, that's not how magic works. Every spell's different, so countering them is always a custom job.
Well, great. You want those empanadas? You better do that custom job.
Leave it to me, boss. Resume!
Well, I'll be. You actually were on the money, kid.
Of course I was right. All I ever say is completely correct ideas.
That ain't even slightly true, but I'll let it slide.
Silence! You small-minded fools! You'd done best to leave us be. Indeed, your confounded persistence will be your doom. Sorry, fellas, but Leo just gave me free reins, so... Astral Contingency! Supreme! Whippersnapper. Mazzeret!
Whoa.
Momentum! There, let's go. Hold it, Clarence, they're not... Ultimate Dominion! Yeah, let us retreat, Clarence!
Domain expansion.
Portable hole! Ow! Conshon it, Julius, some warning! Hey, how did you get in my house? What, man, I pull it. There's a burglar at my house! Clarence, I'm coming! You think so? I'll just... Whoa, oh, Supreme Ultimate Dominion, hold your horses!
Uh-oh. Yorich Tenkai.
Huh? And now the emissary of Accelerizeba makes his exit. Portable.
Phaser.
Constitution saving
Constitution saving throw, punk.
Never mind. Ma'am, I'm sorry.
Huh? Magical hostile, 1 level down. Went through the floor, close proximity to civilian. Go! Seeker, you okay? They killed Seeker. No.
No. Anyone get the number of that meteorite?
Get up, kid. We got him.
Oh, nice. I saved the day.
Well, not quite, but I tasered one of them, and the lady with the frying pan downstairs got the other. In fact, your little fireworks show accomplished absolutely nothing.
Seriously?
Well, I guess it bought me enough time to break out of that freeze. So you know what? Yeah, sure. You did good.
Of course I did. I'm Starseeker.
I can't give you an inch, can I?
What can I say? I'm...
Hold on. Uh-huh. Yeah. Right. I'll be right there. I'll be right back. Boys downstairs need me for something.
So, you and me, huh? Anything you want to say? Why'd you help him? Get... Fleeny, why'd you take his side? Why'd I do my job? If you want to put it like that, you're only being forced to do this because of him, right? He's the one who caught you and put an end to your magical mayhem. Yeah, you got me good. So don't you hate him? No, not really, he's the one who kept me out of jail, too. So, you could be his personal lackey, sure. You think it was out of the goodness of his heart? I mean, I guess not, but it was sort of a win-win. You didn't want any revenge on him? He's pretty chill for a cop, honestly, so no, I'm not feeling it. You don't know what he's like. If you knew the real, you don't know. Man, I don't know if I can trust you to be objective about that. We aren't going to see eye to eye yet. You better watch your back, Seeker. You're dead meat if you get in my way. Is that so? Well, not if you get in his way first. I'll say it again. Watch yourself, wizard.
Why do you? The crew downstairs needs you to check out the broken window.
Oh, fine.
What the hell? Yeesh. She's in the mood, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
So, you ready for those empanadas?
Oh, right. Yes. Yeah, man. Just go ahead. I'll catch up with you. Gotta catch my breath.
Yeah, you took one heck of a bump on the head there. I'll be waiting. Oh, by the way,
Yeah?
I just thought you'd like to know. A lightning bolt mine makes your hair frizz up like a scotch when you use it.
You...
Not that I'd know firsthand or anything, just picked up that tidbit somewhere.
You...
Just thought I'd share a fun fact. I'm sure it ain't relevant at all.
What?
Come on, Seeker, let's go get those empanadas. You earned them fair and square.
Yeah, I'll be right with you. And... Perfect. Put it back. Oh, sorry, that's you.
Put it back, Seeker.
Man.
What about the goat?
Anyway, chat, I hope you liked that game. I fucking love it. It's incredible. It's like $5 on Steam, and I've enjoyed myself every time I've played it and showed it to new people. Yeah. I'll let the credits roll while I'm doing my little outro thing. Ty, what's your thoughts on the game now that you played it with me?
They should have taken the goat with them.
That's it. That's all you have to say.
Yep.
Nice. No, the goat. Mine's chat's crying about the goat. But yeah, I really like that game. Anyway, thanks for joining me and Ty today for stream. It was really fun. I appreciate it. Alright, I'll catch y'all another time.
Yeah, my head hurts, bro.
Alright, say bye, Ty.
Bye, chat. Bye. Bye, chat.
Bye. Alright, bye-bye. Like, if you missed half it, you can always go back in the stream once it's done. If they just asked the goat what happened, 2 minutes. Real. Game when they didn't ask the goat, 2 hours. Also true.
Also true.
Anyway, I'll see you guys. Bye-bye. Stream is over. Thanks, babe.